internet! My name is Dwi, but you may call me George, and welcome to
Serious George!
Okay, in this video, I and my friend will be talking about teacher turning banker. And that's why I have this guy here. Okay, he's one of my friend. His name is Kiky. But I will let him to introduce himself to you. Okay.
Well, hello guys. My name is Rizky Akbar Madan Pachepom, but you can call me Kiki. Now I'm a banker, and I'm 22 years old. No, I'm like 22 years old.
So 22, 23?
23.
Okay, 23. Okay. Is that all? The introduction finished? Okay. And as usual, I already prepared the questions here for my friend to answer. And as I said, it's about teacher turning banker. So my friend here used to be a teacher, but not anymore, right? Not anymore,
I'm still
right?
teaching, but I'm still teaching.
Oh, you're still teaching? Okay, we'll talk about it later. It's not a teacher anymore, but a banker. Yeah, that's why I'm going to questioning some, questioning some question. I'm going to interviewing him, okay, about this. When did you actually start on, changing the profession? When did you actually start becoming a banker? Became a banker?
It was started last year, in
Last year.
2018.
Yeah.
18. It's 12 September.
You still remember the date? Wow.
Of course. And I was teaching. I was joining one of the community in English teaching.
Yeah.
I was doing my selection to joining with the bank. It is actually the bank from the government.
Government.
We call it BUMN.
BUMN, yeah.
So it's just like a state-out company.
Yeah.
So I was applying to become a banker, and I was surprised because I didn't know that finally I got the job.
So during the selection, you don't really believe that you might be accepted?
Because I want to be a civil servant, actually become a teacher, but the destiny
leads you to be a banker instead.
Okay. And I'm trying to be the good banker.
Okay, I believe you are.
I am.
Okay, so I want to know how long did it take to the whole selection?
At the beginning,
1 month?
Yeah,
month?
almost 2 months actually.
2 months.
So at the beginning, I thought that I couldn't make it, but actually, finally, I enjoy my profession now. I think it's not a profession. Yeah, it's profession.
Yeah, profession, right? Job, profession, work,
Job. My profession or my job, but I do love teaching.
I can see that you're wearing the t-shirt, but we will talk about it later. Okay, later. Okay, now I want to know a little bit more about this banking world. Okay, for me, from the outsider, okay, I only come to the bank, and I will get to know like one or two title in a banker. It's teller, and then customer service. Is there any other job title outside of those two? I believe there is, right? There are.
Sure.
Can you give a short explanation?
Okay. Me too. Actually, at the first time I joined with the bank system or the bank environment, I thought that it's gonna be like just two banker, just like a teleservice and customer service. But actually, when you are in the bank system, you will know a lot of job titles. So in bank, there are two job titles in general. So we call it frontliner and back office staff.
And you are in the
back office staff. So in frontliner, they're gonna like the very first people or the first people in the bank who gonna like greet the customers or the client. So there are three job titles in the frontliners. There are security, customer service, and teller service. Security, just like the people who just gonna like service the clients and help them to save their money or open the account.
Actually, I often got help from the security. They really help.
They're very helpful.
Yeah.
And also there are customer service. Customer service is the person or the people or the job that going to serve you to identify your profile or your identification number during the opening your account.
Yeah. Also, when we want to open our
bank account,
we usually meet the
customer service to verify your data.
And the last one, the teller.
The teller is the when you are going to save your money in the bank account, you're gonna give. Is it give? Give to the teller, and the teller's gonna like input your money or maybe your data on the banking system.
Okay, so
you're gonna
three
frontliners.
What about the back office?
The back office, there are two team. We call it business team and supporting team. Okay. And I am in the business team. In the business team, we are doing the marketings. We have to get the clients. We offering our products, and the supporting team is gonna like support us, like doing the documents, the letters, the memos, and everything that related with our business.
Okay, it sounds really complicated, yeah. Is it?
Not really, actually. When you are.
Oh, when you get used to it, it becomes easier.
Sure.
Okay. Is that all? Really? I thought it would be more. There are so many things to be taken care of.
Yeah, but in general, like that.
Okay. Now we jump into a little bit of personal question. I mean, it's not really personal. I'm just wondering, do you miss the past? I mean, do you miss the teaching time? I mean, you were. I'm sorry to say it, but you were a teacher, and now you are a banker. Do you miss the past?
Of course, I still miss the past when we were doing the teaching. And I really miss my students, because we were together, especially when we were doing our other class.
Yeah.
It's like there a bonding between us, like me and my students.
Emotional bonding.
Yeah, just like it's not only about the bonding between the teacher and the student, but just like our new family. When you are doing your teaching, all of your students gonna like, Mister, how are you today? And asking me about my condition and all of the things.
And you share with the students.
And just like you have a you're proud, like you're really proud when you are teaching the students who are not really smart in English, and finally
you become better.
You feel like we don't think about the salary anymore, but we think about the improvement of the students.
You feel like a proud father. No, I mean like with the teacher, right? So the student, we have like father-children relationship, not into like really like literally, but emotionally. Yeah, I think that's what I feel, and I do agree with that, with his statement, because I am one of the witness that I actually witnessing that how much his students loved him. Should I say loved or loves?
Love, because they are still loving me.
Oh, they're still loving you. Okay.
And I'm still loving them.
You may say hi to your students.
I must really miss you.
Okay, so what is the... Okay, what do you miss the most about teaching? The interaction.
The interaction, of course.
Yeah. Okay, what do you miss the most about teaching?
Miss the interaction
with the students.
Yeah. Like the outdoor class I really miss.
Okay.
Because we were not only teaching them in the class and how based on the textbook, but we also practicing on the real world, real life.
Okay. You say you miss teaching, and you say that you don't want to be called ex-teacher. You want to
Because
you want to keep the title as long as possible, and I can tell because you were wearing the t-shirt.
100
It's,
100.
it's called Tribu Guru, yeah, which is one of the teaching community that I know that enable whoever that are not a
No
teacher,
matter
no matter your profession, you may teach, yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
You may teach in
So you still teach, which is?
Yeah, sure.
Can you tell a little bit about?
So even though I'm now a banker, but I don't want to leave my my previous profession or my previous job, because we are still doing the teaching thing, because we are as a human, we're gonna be a teacher forever for our children. I realize and I know that I don't have much time to join with the community, but I have to improve my my ability and my capability in teaching, and especially I was a English student. Okay, I was a English student in the faculty, so in the college. So I don't want to lose it.
Don't want to lose the knowledge you.
I don't want to
acquired
lose my
during
Of
campus.
course. So even though now I'm a banker, and I think the bank system and the job with the banker is not really related with the education, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, banker thing and bank thing and education is not related. So I'm joining with the one of the community. We call it Seribu Guru. So no matter whoever you are, what background you are, you can join us and do the teaching. We do our activity. It's once a month.
Once a month.
Or once 2 weeks.
So how many times did you already join with this activity?
I was twice.
Twice.
But we still doing in Ternate. But next year we're gonna do in Morotaya Island.
Wow!
Seribu Guru.
Okay.
1,000.
Special mention, yeah. And now I want to ask you about the before after. I mean, before you become a banker, you were not a banker, right? So you might have like assumption. And then now you are currently a banker, so you already like getting to know which one is the true, which one is the false. We're going to play true and false here.
True and false begin.
True and false. Okay. Is it true that being a banker, meaning you may sit down in a room with air conditioner all the time? It sounds really amazing.
It is true, but it is
fun.
not. We do sitting down under the air conditioner, but none of the employees or the banker just like sitting down all the time during our
working hours.
Rush hour, just staying at the office. But there are some, like, we call it sales. So we call it sales marketing. We're just gonna like go to the side of the office, and we're gonna offering our products to our new clients or our new customers.
Which is basically what you do.
Of course.
You're in the sales, right?
In the business team.
The business team. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's false then.
Of course.
False. You will not be sitting down in the room full of air conditioner all the time, because some other
It's like
you have to go out there, just like what he mentioned before. Okay, it's false, yeah.
false.
What about this one? You need to be stylish, because as I can tell and probably can guess, every time I visit the bank, there are full of stylish people. Like the teller is super stylish. The
Customer service.
the customer service is also like everyone is so super stylish. So I'm like, wow, they are so cool,
pretty and cool. Yes, we are.
Is it true or false? You need to be
Of course.
stylish.
Yeah. You should to be clean and stylish and fashionable, because
It's a must.
we are as a banker. At the first impression for us is our stylist.
So first impression is
It's
really
the-
important in
yeah.
the banking world.
Sure.
So it's a true. Okay, moving on to the next one. No family time because bankers are super busy. True or false?
False.
False.
We do realize that we have a lot of time to do our job, but twice a week in the Saturday in Sunday we have a free time, or we call it holiday, maybe. I think
Well, it's just
a
like
weekend.
any other job, yeah.
I think we have enough time to spend our quality time together, our family. So when someone say that when you're working in a bank and you don't have time to gather or to hang out with your friend or your family, I think that's a fault.
And one of the proof that they do have time for other things is that we are filming this video, which means it's not that busy. I mean, but sometimes he's super busy. I'm gonna say that he's super busy sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah.
Because we're human, we're not robots.
And I appreciate that, really.
Thank
You
you.
spend some time with me making the video. Okay, next, big salary.
Ooh,
Big salary.
That's a very sensitive one.
Yeah. True or false? I guess it's true.
Of course, that's true. I forgot to mention at the beginning. We divided into two job titles. They are frontliners and the back office staff. In the frontline staff, we can accept you even though you just graduated from the high school.
Oh.
Yeah, it's higher from a job. It's 36.
36? You, the banker?
Yeah, for the frontliner one. For the frontliner.
Especially from the for the frontliner.
Because when you're getting older, your face is not really like.
But they can move to back office.
Of course,
Okay.
but you have to join with the test, following the.
Okay. Okay, so that's another fun fact. Thank you very much. But it's different with the back office, yeah.
Yeah, the back office staff you should be what did it say?
University graduate.
University graduate.
Okay, so we have high school graduate for the frontliner and the university graduate for the back office.
And at the back office staff, you can retire until 56.
56. Wow, that's a long time. Do you want to mention your bank? No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Bank BTN, sahabat keluarga Indonesia.
Okay. The advertisement just passing. Okay, now I cannot even read my own writing. What is it?
And what is that?
Okay, the next thing. Is it true or false that you will be dealing with money all the time? There are a lot of money in the bank.
We do have a lot of money in the bank. We call it Hasana room, vault room.
Vault?
Vault. I don't know. Vault.
May you spell it out?
VAULT.
Okay, vault.
Vault. Yeah, vault. It's a lot of money, but not all of the employees or the bankers should touch the money. The only one staff who can touch the money is the
Only one?
The teller.
The teller.
The teller service and the vault officer. Just two of them who can touch the money.
Oh, I thought that everybody in the bank can,
Touch the money.
touch the money. I
No.
mean, like just see or touching or anything.
You can see, but you cannot touch. That's forbidden.
Now we're gonna talk about the future. Are you going to staying forever as the banker?
At the beginning,
I guess yes, yeah.
at the first time,
First
I
time.
feel regret.
You regret became a banker? A lot of people want to be a
at the
banker.
first time, but now I'm really enjoying it, and I hope that I can retire until the age of 56.
56. Wow. Okay, as you mentioned, there are a lot of people out there who wants your position now, and now you are really grateful for your position, even though at the beginning you might regret it a little bit, and you want to, don't really accept it, but now you accept it fully. You fully accept it. Now, my question is, do you have any tips and tricks for those who wants to be a banker, just like you?
Yeah. The very important thing, you have to be smart, of course,
Smart.
and stylish.
Stylish.
But in the low budget, I mean, you don't have to buy a very expensive clothes or expensive skincare for your body. You just like a very simple one. And the more important thing, you have to be clean,
clean,
and fashionable, and smart.
but smart number one, yeah.
Smart number one. Because when you are applying to become a banker, they're gonna measure your height, height, and your your weight.
Wait, so I mean, people who wants to be a banker need to be in proportional
Yeah.
body,
Taller. I mean, like
tall enough,
tall enough.
weight enough.
The weight enough is not really the problem because when you can like gain your weight.
Gain your weight or
But-
lose your weight.
But when the heights you cannot be
Yeah, we
shorter.
cannot
You can
change
be
the hair.
yeah.
It's already become it's
And
unchangeable.
you have to be patient
Patient.
during your selection because it's gonna be that like there are a lot of candidates.
Usually what time is it to the open selection?
Once 2 years.
Once in 2
2
years. Wow. So you joining in 2018, so there will be another opening in 2020.
20. But in every region,
It's next year, right?
yeah. But in every
What month?
region,
What month?
I don't know. It's around July.
July. Okay, so wait for July. July 2020.
But it's gonna be different for every region. For especially in North Maluku, we are in Ternate. We're not gonna open the next year.
Oh,
But if you want to join with the
Other region being.
region, you can go to Makassar or maybe you can go to Jayapura.
So we already discussed the tips and tricks. Already talk about the true or the false, the future.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a forever job, yeah, for you.
So no matter no matter what job you have now, you have to enjoy it.
Yeah.
No matter you are a teacher, no matter you're a banker or freelancer, but you have to enjoy it because life
Life what?
is once.
That is right. Okay. I wanna know which one do you prefer to being called? Teacher, banker,
Banker who can teach.
banker who can teach. Okay, because you are forever teacher inside, yeah.
Beauty,
Ah.
beauty.
Trust-
Teaching inside.
Teaching inside, banking outside. Okay, trust me, he's a really good teacher. I am the witness. He's a really good teacher. Okay, I think that's all the video for now about a teacher who turned into a banker. Okay, what is it again?
Teacher inside, banker outside.
Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to
Like
comment,
and subscribe.
and share.
Notification.
Turn on the notification.
Turn on. I don't know. Okay.
Okay, thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye for now.
Tata for now.